Welcome, everyone. This is Brandon from Boutique, and we have a new fellow here today to help us with our interviews. Why don't you tell me who you are and the name of your hotel?
Hi, Brandon. My name is Anthony Reid, and I'm the owner of a little boutique hotel in Seville called Corral del Rey.
Very cool. Well, we just got it up on the featured client gallery on buuteeq.com, and from the pictures I've seen, it's a very beautiful property. And so you got to know Forrest because he actually went to visit you, didn't he? Forrest, the CEO of Boutique.
Correct, yeah. Forrest was in Spain doing a little trip around the country, and we invited him to stay at Corral del Rey, and actually he paid us a little visit to the Hacienda San Rafael, which is the sister hotel. So he managed to stay the night, and we had a nice evening together, basically, you know.
Very cool. So I've been looking at the pictures of your property over here because I've been doing a lot of marketing stuff, and I've been really impressed at just how beautiful it is. So I'd love to hear in your own words about your property. How long have you been in business? What kind of rooms do you have? What kind of clients do you cater to? What really makes your property special?
Okay, well, I tell you, we have. I mean, the important thing, I guess, is that one, it's a family business, which I guess reflects the end product. Um, I guess it's a hugely personalized property, and this is reflected in both decor and certainly the service. So we've been running, operating hotels now for just over 20 years, and the Corral de Rey was our second project, and we initially started the Hacienda San Rafael, which is a little hideaway, sort of a retreat, should we say, 45 minutes south of Seville, and then it was time to take on board a city hotel, and Seville being, in my humble opinion, one of the most beautiful cities in Europe, it was a bit of a no-brainer. So we bought a ruin just under 7 years ago. It took us just under 2 years to restore, and we inaugurated the Corral de Rey 5 years ago. So the beautiful thing about our hotels is that every single room is different, in terms of style and finish, to be honest. So again, this is just a reflection that there is no standard bedroom, um, and I think where I mean, we're certainly very passionate about our business, and this has sort of come down from my parents, who, if you like, started the business 22 years ago, and my brother Patrick and I took it on 8 years ago. So um, they they kind of are what we call today, just pretty much genuine, authentic products that reflect, the Andalusian way of life, and certainly the local architecture. So we're just being true to ourselves, and it's just a beautiful product, and you feel like you're experiencing Andalusia. Simply that,
So you
really.
say it used to be a ruin. That sounds really interesting to me. What was it before you purchased the property, and how long had the original structure existed?
Well, I tell you, I mean, we certainly value a lot of the heritage in Andalusia, be it a hacienda, or be it a small sort of casa palacio, which is what we bought in Seville. We've kind of decided to buy these beautiful ruins which are of historic value and still, you know, capture, shall we say, um, just the architecture from as late as the 17th century. So, in fact, Corral de Rey is early 17th century, and and the hacienda again is 400 years old. So they're buildings that we've actually brought back to life, you know, and as I say, just because you get a sense of soul when you enter these ruins before we've restored them, and therefore you know that they're going to be very special um, buildings once they're complete. You know, so really, you know, in terms of importance, Seville, as we know, has got a lot of historic value, and this is in the Barrio Alfalfa, which is one of the oldest areas in Seville, and you know, it's not dissimilar to the sort of Riyadh effect in Marrakesh. So it has obviously the Moorish influence from you know, for historical reasons, as we had 700 years of Moorish influence in Andalusia, and and this is certainly reflected in all the architecture. So really, it's our love for these buildings, and then bringing, as I say, bringing them to life really. So it's they're pretty special to us, you know.
They look amazing. I just every time I see the photos on the website, I just wish that I was there. Maybe maybe doing my work abroad a little bit. Maybe I'll have to convince Forrest to let me come visit sometime. But so how do you typically sell your rooms? Do you tend to get a lot of people coming from online travel agents or regional travel agents, Facebook, search engines? What usually works best?
Okay, well, I tell you, certainly because we're small, I guess what you are not able to do is work with the big tour operators, which has never been our thing, to be honest. But 75% of our um, guests are direct. Okay, so we very much still value the travel industry, and by that I mean the travel agents and the small tour operators. But again, it's like everything. We have to be, I say, fairly selective, and we certainly spread the risk and don't put all our eggs in one basket. So we are working with travel agents and little tour operators from all around the world. So our client profile is international. You know, uh, it's UK, European, US, Canadian, Australian based mainly. You know, and and we, you know, we continue to grow all these markets really. Between the travel industry, the press is obviously quite strong. We like to make a presence there. In terms of social media, it's something that you know that we're pushing now, and it's another distribution channel for us, you know. And um, Facebook and Twitter are obviously, you know, on our list. You know, I think it's something that starts up probably quite slow, but it's something that, you know, I think even buuteeq, which, you know, I highly value, and I think this is going to really make a change to our strategy, you know, for the many future years that we're going to work together. And and I think, you know, and I really, I mean, I already feel the, should we say, the positive effect that the boutiques had on us, you know. And I know that we still have a lot of work to do, because this is, you know, the more work you put into boutique, and you work it, obviously, the more results. So you know, I mean, we've always had strong relationships, as I say, with travel industry, and we always tend to find out what's new, and hence how we found out about buuteeq, which we're very glad we.
Nice. So you say that you've definitely felt the positive benefits of working with buuteeq. I'm sure you worked really hard on your digital presence before buuteeq, and now that you're with buuteeq, I'd really love to know, like, what are the major things that you're enjoying about buuteeq now that you were missing before buuteeq? Is it the do-it-yourself sort of log into the back office and change things on your own? SEO benefits, Facebook, more direct traffic? What really stands out?
Yeah, well, I think I mean, our previous website, was had a back office, so it was shall we say, a beautiful website, but of course it missed out features. It was a flash site, so in its day it was perfect. I guess with the whole birth of smartphones and iPads and all the rest, um, we were falling behind. So we were already missing out on, I guess it's about 15% of that market. I mean, if I look at my results already, which obviously we can look in the back office, um, we already know that we are getting hits from people on their smartphones, which obviously we weren't able to get a few months ago, should we say. So, so basically, the beautiful thing about buuteeq is it's not static. It's going with the times. Any new technology that comes out, we are adopting, and also, we've had a close relationship with Forest, who is effectively listening to us, and obviously, he has his engineers tailoring a few um, a few, I say, systems and hybrid booking systems now for us. So all this is great because it doesn't only assist with our hotels, but any potential new clients and any existing clients. Um, and I think Forrest is, he's a good listener, and he knows that when we're asking for something, it's purely for the benefit of him and for us. It's a mutual thing. Um, so yeah, Brandon.
That's one of the things that really makes me excited because, as you say, Forrest will listen to the specific concerns your property needs, and then he'll deliver that information to the development team, and we'll make innovations and changes to our product, and those changes we pass the benefit of those onto all of our clients, not just to your property. So that's one of the wonderful things about being on a SaaS system like this. So you're digging the mobile hits, which you weren't getting before because of Flash, and I got to say, you've been in this business for quite a while. If you had to give some tips to aspiring hoteliers or innkeepers, what are some of the major ones that you would give?
Um, well, I have, funnily enough, I already have given a few tips to a few hoteliers, and really, as I say, everyone, I think today is probably attempting to sell, their web services, but really, buuteeq offers. As you say, it's very clean cut. So, visually it has beautiful presence. Secondly, it's very easy to navigate. Thirdly, something which we are working on now is translating all of this information in various languages, which means that you get hits in all the correct countries. The SEO setting, obviously, it's all just very tailored for you to make a presence, and to get a top, ranking in all these search engines. So to be honest, I didn't really, or I didn't allow Forest to sell the product to me too much, because when I saw it, it was pretty evident that this was, you know, pretty much, I'd say, the and possibly, as they say, the best thing on the market. You know, I really am looking forward to you know the next the next few years, and and I'd say to anyone, you know, like everyone, and it's something that I quoted. You know, we as a hotel in Europe feel like we're going to ride the boutique wave, you know, and any hotelier out there, I would highly recommend to get onto boutique and to join up, because it's really going to make a difference to their productivity and to you know their bottom line at the end of the year. So really, it's gonna be very interesting, and I really am excited about the next few months, because we'll soon be able to compare statistics and see what trends occur, because at the moment we have nothing to compare. So it's that in itself is exciting, and you know, and with your help, which is obviously always there, you know, we can tweak the website, and we know where to focus on, and we also know where we're benefiting from, you know, and so it's just it's a great product, Brandon.
Well, thank you very much, and you know, we're excited too. We're just as excited as you are, and we love meeting new people, new properties, and just transforming their presence on the web. So, well, thank you, Anthony, for taking time out of your busy day to sit down with us and share some of your story. And we'll be sure to keep in touch.
That's great, Brandon. Thank you so much for the interview.